Oh, we got a package. Okay, let's see what this is, who this is from. Jason at CV Fabrication. Fantastic. Let's open her up, see what's in it. So I wanted to have you take a look at the welds here and how great these welds are around the bung and around the mounting portion. Look at that, it's phenomenal. Everything's very well done. You can get a cap on there for now, and so you can put your O2 sensors in there. You see the welds, very well done there. Definitely knew what he was doing whenever they made this, for sure. For sure. And this is the piece that connects to your stock resonator at the bottom of the downpipe. The piece here connects to the downpipe itself, this portion, and then this end piece here as it tapers goes into your stock resonator. And you see a really nice your clamp there and some extra gasket in your bolts, your hardware package. It's all right there. So very well done by CV Fab. Did a really good job on this piece for sure. Okay, so now that we got the car up on jack stands, or in this case race ramps, thumbs up to race ramp, great product. Now we can start with the downpipe install. You know, first thing you want to do is you want to unplug this connector right here. This is the O2 connector. You want to unplug these right here, and you can see it's just above the passenger side O2 connector. So disconnect that connector right there. Now the next thing we're going to do is use a 15mm socket and remove the nuts that connect the stock downpipe to the turbo itself. This is from the engine bay portion up top. Now the lower one is easier to reach from down below. There you go. There's the first one. Okay, now while we're here, we're going to take the 15mm ratchet. We're going to take off these two nuts on the resonator, which connects what used to be the resonator. I have a Y-Pipe on there, an MRT Y-Pipe, but the resonator used to be right here. We're going to connect these two 15mm nuts and remove the downpipe from the resonator or the Y-Pipe. All right, now what we're going to do is reach up next to the transmission, and you see this plug right here? This is your lower O2 sensor. So we're going to hit this tab and pull off this O2 sensor. Hard to reach, but you can do it. There we go, disconnected. Just pull that down around the cabling of the transmission and pull it down out of the way. Okay, the last thing we're going to do to remove the stock downpipe right here with this large cat is we're going to remove these two 13mm bolts, nuts rather, from the bracket that holds the stock downpipe on, and that way we can remove the downpipe. All right, now as we see here, the stock downpipe is out of the vehicle, and it's sitting up next to the CV Fabrication downpipe, and you can definitely tell the difference. Look at the smooth bend in the CV Fab versus that sharp angle 90-degree bend in the stock. The pipe is quite a bit larger as well. Of course, no cat. And then here you see the built-in defouler basically for the O2 sensor, so that you can use this without a tune, without getting a check engine light. And then the upper one there. So can't wait to get this installed. Just an absolute phenomenal piece. You want to hang it on the wall instead of install it on a dirty car, but it's for the car, so let's make some more power. How about that, huh? Phenomenal. Look at that. The weld's great. No cat. There's where our power's coming from, right there. All right, so now we have it out. Let's get the new piece put back in the car. Okay, now first thing we're going to do to install this, we have to get the new downpipe prepared. We have to remove the O2 sensors off the stock pipe. 7/8" wrench, open box, and we'll start to remove these. Now these are very sensitive, so be sure not to destroy them whenever you're removing them. First one's out. You can see how dirty that is right there. Oh my gosh. Turbo, baby. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the O2 sensor on the catalytic converter itself. It's going to be on very tight, so make sure you use your big boy pants when you're taking this off. Again, 7/8" wrench. I've loosened it already a little bit, so it's going to come off a little easier there. And again, be very careful with these and remove the O2 sensor from the cat. Again, that one's even dirtier. Alright, so now we got them both removed. We'll install them into the new downpipe. Now, make sure that you guys put these in the right spot. This one here is the one that came out of the catalytic converter. We're going to put it right back into the O2 bung that's offset right here on the built-in, what would be a defouler. And we're going to install it right in there the way that it came out of the other one. Don't get these mixed up, as the connectors will not work. They're not interchangeable, and their connectors are not interchangeable. So make sure that you don't get them mixed up. Make sure you put it on there again, tight. Okay, good there. So there's the first one. Now the second one is going to go on the opposite side here, up top. And this is the one that came off of the top of the upper O2 sensor, the top of the stock downpipe. So we're just going to put this one in the same way. Again, the welds on this pipe is phenomenal. CB Fab did a great job whenever they built this. Phenomenal piece. Okay, that's in there tight. Both O2 sensors. Now let's put it on the car. Okay, so what we're going to do here is pull out our hardware kit out of the box. And this is our gasket, our new gasket we're going to use. And these bolts here actually replace the nuts that were on the stock mount for the stock downpipe. So we'll just open those up here. We'll grab these nuts and bolts, and we're gonna put the downpipe on the mount first, and that'll help hold the downpipe. Okay, now remember, before we get too far and you mount the downpipe, you're gonna use the gasket that CV Fab provided, and you're gonna place it on the bolts of the stock turbo, okay? And then now what you'll do is you'll be able to put your downpipe up to that, and that'll help seal it and get a good seal. And we'll add the stock nuts to hold it in place. And what I've done here is I've put the bolts and nuts that CV Fab provided. I've put that on the downpipe mount. You can see right there, but just hand tight, okay? You don't want to tighten them down too much, because what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the pipe itself is tight around the turbo, and that's sealed properly. And then once that's sealed and the pipe is in the right adjustment area, then we'll go back and tighten these mounting bolts. Okay, so now where we're at is back up in the engine bay. I put the nut on the lower portion of the downpipe down here to hold it in place. And right now I'm up here, I'm gonna tighten this portion. And you wanna tighten them evenly. You don't wanna tighten the top one down too much, and then the bottom one, you wanna do a little bit at a time. So I'm gonna tighten this one, and then I'm gonna go down a little bit and tighten the other one. Okay guys, as you can see here, we have the downpipe installed. This is the additional piece that connects the Y-Pipe or resonator to the downpipe. So we'll get the stock connector put on right there in the middle, and these two pieces will be connected. been able to drive with this downpipe for a few hundred miles now, and I really enjoy the sound that it makes. I don't know if you heard that, but it definitely has a little bit more growl and a little more tone to the exhaust. It's given it a little bit deeper tone as well, and I'm doing it on the stock mufflers with the MRT Y-Pipe and now the catless downpipe from CV Fab. I really notice a difference in the pickup and go and the throttle response after installing the downpipe as well. And I am not tuned, and I have a stock tune on this vehicle, and it's allowing me to run with more power without a check engine light on the dash. Most of the time when you put a catless downpipe in a car, you're going to need to tune, and you're going to need to turn off the O2 sensors. With the CV Fabrication downpipe, what they've done and added that extra bung and the built-in defouler basically has allowed you to run this downpipe catless without a tune. It's a phenomenal product and a phenomenal quality on the product as well. I'm highly impressed with it. It's exactly what I was looking for whenever I wanted to get a downpipe for this car. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and stay tuned for more, as we'll be doing more to Project Yellow Jacket here soon.